Alright. Let's use Monika. She's like she uses everyone else.
It'd be really hard to take her. For one thing, I'm not strong enough. For another thing, she's some kind of maybe omnipotent, all-powerful sorceress or whatever. I guess it's with code, but still. She should lean into it and wear, like, a wizard outfit.
Now I'm imagining Monika in a wizard outfit.
I go up and start writing one of my favorite trolley things to put on chalkboards. It's a mathematical proof that 2 equals 1. It looks valid, so it tricks a lot of people. It's fun to put up there for random people to find.
I'm not familiar with that one. Desks.
I sit down in one of my normal desks. The desk part comes up uncomfortably close to my face, and my lower body feels cramped. How do I see Yuri and Monika not die sitting in these? Time to get back out.
Use the closet.
I can just walk over there. Use the move command to do that.
Use the calendars.
I take a look at the calendars in the back. Apparently we've got an optional school spirit assembly coming up next week. Ugh, definitely not going to that.
Well, at least now you know what day that you have open.
Hey Monika, can I open a window? Sure. Just make sure you close it again before you go. Will do. I open a window. Some very cool air flows in. It feels nice.
We're not going to close that window. We're just going to leave it open forever.
It's locked. I'll need to have the key to open it. Pretty sure Miss Eden knows where that key is.
Yeah, there you go.
Since technically this classroom is sort of one of her classrooms. At least ever since she became the literature club advisor, it is.
Okay, yeah, I just had them mixed up. The cabinet and the closet. They were actually separate things. We're done using and taking. We're going to use the self-esteem on Monika.
Everyone's faking it until they make it, Natsuki.
Hey, that's what I said earlier. An earlier episode at this point, but yeah.
If you didn't know Monika, you would think she's completely confident and has all her shit together. But man, she's pretty wrapped with self-doubt and loneliness sometimes. It's all about what you present to others. She's smart and she knows that. You should learn from her.
Self-esteem. The chalkboard.
Oh man, I have written so many hilarious things on this chalkboard. And made many hilarious doodles. My comedy talent cannot be matched.
I feel like that's debatable. Self-esteem of the desks.
See, people think being small is a big problem until they have to sit in these desks. Then the huge monster people don't feel so tough, do they?
You were just talking about how it felt like you were dying in that desk. Oh, whatever. Closet.
It's not exactly sovereignty since it belongs to the school and they rearrange it sometimes. But that place is mine.
Yeah, you own that closet practically. Calendars?
It's okay that you feel weird chill every time you look at these. You're not a scaredy cat. You live in a simulation where some really fucked up shit happened. You're probably still carrying out a lot of weird trauma. And you might not even remember why.
Yeah, you might not. Where we're using our self-esteem on the windows.
Of all the reflections where I look badass, the clubroom reflection is always my favorite. Something about the way the light hits me here.
Fair enough. Self-esteem is.
I managed to climb up on top of this thing once. Don't ask how or why, but I felt like a golden god when I managed it.
Alright. Now, well, I imagine you could probably use, like, the cubbies to get up there pretty easily. No, we're done with the self-esteem. No! We need to use the stick now. Alright, Monika, this has been a long time coming.
I have considered it sometimes, but really, if you saw everything I've seen, you'd feel sorry for Monika, and kind of weirdly proud of her, despite everything.
Correct. Good. Stick the chalkboard.
That would break the stick or damage the chalkboard. Nah.
Well, it might also do both. Why not that? Desks.
I lean the stick against one of the desks. It's tough to balance because it's thin and the base of it slips easily. But I manage. Then I take it back because what are you doing? Statement, not a question.
Closet.
The stick fits inside the closet. But unfortunately, the closet is not for stick storage.
Ah, so you're saying this closet is bigger than your one at home. Okay. Stick the calendars.
I reach out with the stick and poke the calendars from a distance. Nothing happens.
I would have thought something would happen, but nothing happened.
It makes a pleasant tapping sound. Monika must think I'm crazy. Or else she's used to me doing random insane-looking things in the club room and is picking her battles. Probably that second one.
Yeah, I imagine she's just watching you walk around with this stick, poking everything, curiously interested.
No use using this as a crowbar, it's too fragile. It would snap the instant I pulled back on it.
Alright. I guess we should use the key on Monika.
It's Miss Edith's key, not Monika's. Monika would probably lecture me for trying to give the key to her anyway.
Let's use the key on the chalkboard.
Oh man, that would make an awful noise. I'm tempted, but no.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too pleasant. Desks?
Look, I'm trying to get away from the teenage ne'er-do-well vandal stereotype, okay?
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. So many keys, well, not keys, but like, so many desks with like engravings in them.
The closet's never locked. It doesn't need a key.
But how do you know your manga's safe then? Anyone can just go in there and take it.
Are you being metaphorical or something? Time? Keys? Yeah, I'm not getting it, sorry.
I don't know what I expected either. We better key those windows.
They're unlocked. Windows don't usually need keys, you know.
Alright, well there's obviously nothing else in this room that we can meaningfully use the key on, so let's go to the closet. Just an option. Let's look in the closet. Look at the boxes.
These are filled with a bunch of random school equipment. A lot of paper worksheets, some pencils, and glue sticks and stuff. It doesn't look like anyone has touched them in a long time. Which makes me wonder why it's so important that these be kept accessible in a low place. While my frequently used manga has to be constantly relocated. Oh well. I guess I should just feel lucky that they let me keep that stuff here at all.
Yeah, probably.
Not sure where I'd keep it otherwise. I'd probably have to ask one of the others to hold on to it for me. Glad I don't have to do that, at least.
Look at your manga.
Ah, my pride and joy. So we've got here all our Parfait girls, of course. I also have all of the Princess of Tennis, all of Death Note, a couple scattered issues of shoujo manga, and that's about it, unfortunately. I wish my collection was more expansive. But we can't always get what we want, can we?
No, we certainly can't. Look at your school books.
A lot of these look old. Definitely some older math textbooks in here. Some books on English lit, Japanese lit. Let's see. Yeah, the students who signed their names in these have dates going way back. The first one is from 40 years ago. I wonder why the school is still keeping these books around.
Yeah, they've probably been updated by now.
I guess they're worried they might need them again someday. But geez, these are ancient. They should just chuck them. And make more space for my manga. That's what's really important here.
Brightly colored book at the top.
It's a cool antique-looking copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Looks pretty old. It has one of those fancy hard covers. Neat.
What an oddly specific thing to have in the closet. And now it's specifically labeled 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Might be important later. Let's keep that in mind. Let's talk.
There's no one here but Monika. I should head back out into the club room if I want to her. She gets so annoyed if I yell at her from here. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Sounds like a good way to annoy her, though. Let's use / take the boxes.
Nah, these don't have anything in them that I'm interested in at all. I don't need glue sticks for anything. I haven't really needed glue sticks for anything since I was 5, to be honest. And believe it or not, I don't feel like doing practice edition problems. Feel like I've gotten addition down pretty well.
Use the manga.
Hell yeah, don't mind if I do. I take a seat by the closet and read through where I left off in the Princess of Tennis. Or the Prince of Tennis, rather. For some reason, I'm just not feeling the Prince of Tennis today. I think I want to reread part 33 of Parfait Girls today. Hell yeah, this is where they make the 3 journeys. How can something so epic fit so well in something so lighthearted? Statement, not a question. The author of Parfait Girls is a goddamn genius, that's how. I don't understand how I'm the only person around here who appreciates this story. That's kind of what was nice about the week of the festival, back when MC was still Hallie. No one had ever been interested in just reading this cool story with me with genuine interest. It's hard not to be able to share things you like with interested people. Oh well. Means I get to reread just the parts I love best, I suppose. I think I'd still like it better if I had someone to share it with who loved it, though. Alright, enough moping. And enough manga for now. If I keep reading, I'll just do that all day.
We've got important things we gotta do. Can't spend too much time horsing around, obviously.
What makes you think I'd have any interest in a 40-year-old Japanese lit book? I mean, most of the book isn't even stories about
I'm sorry, I can't seem to read today.
I mean, most of the book isn't even stories and poetry and plays and stuff. It's just what some old guy thinks of the poetry and plays and stories. And that sucks. That's why I prefer the literature club, where we actually do literature. I mean, we do some analysis, sure, but it's always of stuff we have created ourselves. I really like that.
Use 20,000 years.
I can't reach it. It's on the top shelf. Aha. But if only I had some usual, reliable way to ensure that books in my closet are easily accessible. I won't yell at her this time. This one's not her fault. She didn't know that I would need this book after all. I should go talk to her. I don't even know that I need this book.
Let's see. Inventory. Use your self-esteem on the boxes.
It's probably kind of hard to box up your self-esteem. At least for me. Any bit of it I have always want to share with others.
I'm not sure I read that right. It's simply in the history, right? Any bit of it I have, I always want to share with others. Yeah, I think I botched at least one or two of those words. It's been a long day. Leave me alone. Manga.
Ah yes, Natsuki, truly you are an appreciator of the finer arts. You have magnificent taste. Even with very limited resources, you have amassed such a collection. So impressive.
Self-esteem. Books.
Mostly from subjects I've already mastered. Because I am a genius.
And you repeated your senior year like twice already. Let's say self-esteem. 20,000 years.
Nothing will stop me from rescuing that book from the top shelf. It's my goal. My quest. Like a Natsuki quest. Title drop!
I wonder if we need this book for Yuri later. She probably won't want to lock it down with the stick, right? That would, like, damage the book. Or we can just ask Monika to get it.
It wouldn't fit.
Oh, that's all we get. Shouldn't put the stick in the box. Fine, I understand. It's a long...
The manga is down low where it belongs. I don't need the stick.
Well... Stick. The school books.
The books are more sturdy than the stick. Whatever you have in mind would probably break the stick.
Well, what about the singular book?
Good idea. I press the stick against the book and try to drag it back. But every time I apply force, I can feel the stick bend until it's about to snap. Darn, I don't think this is going to work.
The stick is literally useless. No, that's not true. We need to have more faith in our stick. Key the boxes.
The boxes are just normal cardboard boxes. They're not locked.
They're not locked boxes. Manga.
I've already unlocked the secrets of these manga. Oh ho! Sorry, that said ho ho.
School books.
No one would probably care if I slashed these books with the key, but it also wouldn't be very satisfying.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it's satisfying to destroy things. Not saying you should go and do that, but yeah.
Too high up.
Yeah, unfortunately. Let's go back into the club room. Now, I could humiliatingly ask Monika to help me get that book down, but we don't even know why we need it yet, so we're not going to do it yet. We need to fully investigate before we just start solving puzzles willy-nilly. Where are we moving from here? Oh yeah, there's like 5 other places. So we've got, no, there's 3. There's the cafeteria, into the roof access stairway, and the girls' locker room. Presumably this goes to the roof where Yuri is. But is this like the roof access stairway a separate screen from the roof? Probably. Arrgh. Let's go to the cafeteria. I'm surprised they had the patience to map this all out, honestly. Let's look at the hanging decorations.
These are pretty. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're pretty. They don't give off light or make noise or anything. They just kind of hang there. I guess they're just supposed to look nice.
Yeah, they do seem to be just giant wind chimes in the ceiling for no reason. Potted plants.
These are pretty good for hiding. They're kind of a weird plant, though. The trunk looks like a little taro root or something. But then it opens up into this weird palm frond thing. I don't think it's a palm tree, though. I like them. They look cool.
If the branch wasn't so thick, I would guess this is a spider plant, but, like, it's, like, really thick. Spider plants are kind of thinner than that. Also, that certain varieties of spider plant, they know they come in multiple styles. Chairs and tables.
I am extremely grateful to say that these are not benches. What a relief. No, they need different seating in here. This is where people gather to eat lunch in groups. It's pretty busy during school the lunch hour, and even aside from lunch hour, people tend to hang out here. Or at least more sociable people do. You wouldn't very often find Yuri down here.
I'm surprised Sayori isn't down here.
Actually, come to think of it, I don't really see Monika here much either. I wonder why.
Good question. Let's look at the windows.
Huge wall-sized windows. I dig the look. Makes the room feel swanky. The schoolyard and the wall is just there. And beyond it, you can see some nearby apartment buildings and a commercial building. Some of the students actually live in those buildings. So they have a bad habit of hopping that wall to go home. The school has put up signs and stuff after one kid got hurt doing that. There's also a fence that curves around once you get to the end of this wall. Me and that fence have a past, which I will not discuss.
Fair enough. You keep your secrets, Natsuki. Look at the food.
Pretty standard school food fare. As in, it's good if you're hungry, which you usually are by lunch, thankfully. But it's not exactly world-class dining or anything. At least the people who work in the cafeteria are super nice.
Hold on a second. I thought I saw something. No, I was crazy. I was just crazy. Don't mind me.
That makes the environment pretty welcoming. And as I'm constantly reminded, I need to always look for things to be grateful for, so I guess I'm grateful for that.
Vending machines.
These are the best vending machines in the school. They have the most expensive snacks. And also, they're new. They actually take credit cards, which is amazing. I'd never scrounge around these. Too many people would see. Plus, the whole credit cards thing means change isn't common with them anyway. Oh hey, there's a stick of gum stuck close to the bottom of the vending area. It doesn't look like it's too attached.
Gum, eh? Is that everything to look at? Looks like so, yeah. So let's talk, even though someone's here.
I have things to do and I don't see many people I know in here. No time to chat.
Oh, there's always time to chat.